All right, man, let's talk about the best way to get revenge versus her. And pretty much how you handle it with a dude. You know, pretty much there are exceptions to these rules. Like when people make allegations that's far left or whatever the situation may be. But I'm not gonna specify that right now. But let's talk about it. You know, like, okay, you caught her cheating or she left you to upgrade, and that's what most women do, bro. Like most women, especially when they feel like they compromising, you know, and they won't admit to it, because you can look at some of these girls' baby daddies and they compromising. I don't care what they say, no matter how good he hitting it ain't never good enough for a woman. She want the bag, she want the D, she want everything. He gotta be 6 foot. And she find a dude, let's say her baby daddy marked 2 out of the 5 boxes. She find a dude that marked 3 or 4 of them, especially 4 of you, or he marked all 5 of the boxes. She going, even if some of those things are temporary. She going. Most women going. And even if kids are involved, most women are going. Listen to your boy. I'm gonna find that clip again where that lady says she lost weight. I'm gonna post it on one of in the shorts or something. And she lost weight and she met somebody that she really admired. So she basically was like, you know, she was ready to leave her wife and her husband and kids and just see them on the weekend and go with him. I'm telling y'all, man, once you actually pay attention and really study, I wouldn't even say study, just look at female nature, bro. That's why I did that video, Women Are the Real Narcissists, man. Most women, not all of them, and you know, women right here, this girl gonna be this, oh, she ain't talking about me. Yeah, more than likely it's you, you know. But nonetheless, whatever she did to you, leveled up on you, cheated on you. Now if you in a situation where you wronged her, you dogged her out, she left, well, dude, look here, man. What goes around comes around like a hula hoop. 2 Chainz. Remember he said that on the BET Cypher? You know, what goes around comes around like a hula hoop, and that's on God. So if you doing wrong, you know, and people be like, "Well, God, this happening to me." Well, you know why. But no, that don't apply to you, bro. If you did that girl wrong and you cheated it 500 times, 5 times, she went out once on you or caught you, stepped out once on you, you really can't even be mad, bro. Long as she ain't bring, you know, diseases back or nothing like that, you really be like, all right, dog, yep. And she said, well, you was cheating out, and she step out on you, and you ain't cheating. No, the relationship gotta be over with. No. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. So, but you know, nonetheless, whatever it may be, it might be a homeboy, you know, try to do some foul shit or whatever. Best way to kill people revenge. I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm not shooting and killing you over no woman. I'm not about to get physical. If it's over a woman, the situation, and I do something to you, it's probably the wife, or it's about the level of disrespect in the situation. Not per se about the woman, it's about the level of disrespect. It's about the level of disrespect. That's what it's about. It's about the level of, it's not even about the woman, it's the principle of it. That we men, like, you alright, you holler at my ex bitch, or you take my bitch from me, it is what it is. As long as it ain't my wife and I ain't losing shit at the end of the day, it is what it is. You gotta chalk it up to the game. Hey, you know, it was just your turn. It's gonna hurt, and you gonna wanna, you know, be a prisoner of your emotions, absolutely. But I learned, like, man, ain't no worth it. You put hands on them, and then he go run, and she go run, they go team up on you. You lose custody of your kids, or you lose your job, or you lose time at work fighting the case. Bruh, temporary enjoyment of putting the ass whooping on somebody is not worth messing up the bag. And that's just my opinion on stuff, you know. But if it's your wife, I understand it, different thing. But even then, you know, you just gotta be like, you know what, it is what it is. But it is what it is. But the best way to get that revenge, bro, is just be successful. You don't go back and forth with a woman or a dude on social media. You ain't gotta prove nothing. Just live your life and be successful. You you see what happened with Jonah Hill. You know, he separated from his girlfriend. She didn't want to abide by, you know, respect his parameters or his borders, whatever his precedent, you know, his things he said, what he needed. She didn't want to stop drafting, you know, provocative. She didn't want to stop hanging around male guy friends. He moved on. He broke the relationship off, got with another girl. She got pregnant, and here come the scoring ex. That's what they say, man. If you get a girl that look better than your baby mama, oh, you ain't seeing your kids. They got that saying that go around here. Oh, you ain't seeing your kids. You know, and ultimately that's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? But they can't help it. And you got to understand, even in a divorce situation, you just got to recalibrate yourself, rebuild yourself back up. You know what I'm saying? You got to rebuild yourself back up, because at the end of the day, she going to go back to the streets and go to Pound Town and think she found the guy, you know, monkey branch off you. But he just going to pound it out. It's not going to work. He going to see why she left you. She going to get somebody younger. And after that 5-year period where you done rebuild yourself, or how long it take, you're going to be successful, you're going to be happy, you're going to know the rules of the game, and she going to be lonely, miserable. She probably even going to try to spin the block because they can't help themselves. Listen to your boy. So ain't no point of arguing, making stuff public, recording her cheating. Only time you record her cheating is for court purposes only. And you got to be in a state like Georgia where you can damn near annul a whole, you know, divorce arrangement if you catch your partner cheating. That's why you got to watch who you get married at. You got to be just like these women, how they strategic, how they move in and they just act like they hanging around. They leave a shirt, a dress over there. Next thing you know, she moving in and she ain't paying no bills. Her name, she getting mail there. She didn't try to put her name on the lease and shit of that nature. How they do shit like that. You know, that's how they, you know, you like, damn, bitch ain't paid no bills. She staying there. You know, you got to catch all that. They want to mark their territory. Next thing you know, they taking up 75% of your closet. Like, where you move in? You know, so the whole thing about it is, it's not going back and forth, not bickering on social media. Only thing you should be doing on social media is showing you going overseas, showing you going to Atlanta, showing you going to, you know, to Houston, showing you going to LA, showing you wherever you going, Delaware, Philly, having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Showing you enjoying your life, showing you ain't hurt, showing you ain't crying, showing you ain't trying to put sugar in the bitch gas tank, showing that you done moved on. And you living a wonderful and glorious life. If that's finding God, if that's finding a new religion, if that's getting a new car, if that she won't let you start see your kids, you start a new family. You got a chick that look better than her. Whatever the situation may be. Whatever the situation may be. You know? It's that success that really hurt them. When you still calling and checking up on her, or, you know, trying to hit it, or you still stalking her and doing shit, man, dude. But when you start, you know, venturing off and living your best life, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you start venturing off, living your best life, and being successful, and being successful in your approach, you don't even worry about it no more. You know how I always say this, you know how you be looking for that little Roku remote? You be looking for that little motherfucker. And then you stumble up on some money that you found that you lost in your couch. You always find what you ain't looking for. And that's the same thing in this situation. When you ain't looking for a validation, you ain't, you know, looking for her, and you living your life, you ain't paying attention no more. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden she get nosy, start peeking around. I was just in the neighborhood and trying to spin back. Women gonna have short term, because they gonna have, in those situations, they gonna have short term pleasurable situations. They gonna go back out here like Tia Mowry. They gonna go to Pound Town for a second. You know what I'm saying? Then they gonna learn that none of these niggas, what they saying, all the dudes is offering D and they ain't offering dates. And I'm gonna do a short on that. What's so funny is y'all taking the D and not even getting the dates. Once I get it for free, why would I pay anything for it? You know what I'm saying? Unless we was friends beforehand, legitimate platonic friends. So that don't make no sense. But you know, they gonna have a run the street. They gonna have divorce parties. They gonna be happy as hell for a minute. Once they see, you know, especially if they on the wrong side of 35, come on, man, they fetishes. Especially with babies, you a fetish, bro. You're a fetish at that point. If you don't got kids, cool. You still somewhat of a fetish, but you still have value. If you got a kid, you still a fetish, but hey, if you finally kept yourself up, you solid. It's cool. But a lot of women are fetishes when you get up there in ages. You might meet some cool ones. You might meet some ones who got money. You might meet the exception to the rule. You might. But you might not. You might not. So, but yeah, like I said before, the best way to get that success from people that have wronged you, the best way to get back is success. Success is the key ingredient. It's the cheese in the macaroni. You know what I'm saying? It's the key ingredient. Just be focused on you, work on yourself, be successful, recalibrate your life, restructure your life, see where you went wrong at. And if you want to go out and live the free agent lifestyle, and that's, just, have a rotation of women, or you just want to have, situationships or without no contact, then that's what you want to do. But other than that, man, that's all I got. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Peace.